I'm trying to do the same goal of Rafael. What about that goal, guys? Whew. What about that goal? Eh? What about that goal of Rafael? How was it? Was it? Eh? Wow. That was a that was a special goal, guys. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, super happy, dear believer of this young AC Milan. 19 times Italian champions, 7 times European champions. I'm very happy because we won in Rome against the anti-calcio Mourinho show. It's not enough, Mourinho. Pellegrini is not enough. What's his name? The other guy. Mancini is not enough. We won all the worst player around the globe. You know who's gonna be the perfect icing on the cake? Lukaku. Perfect. Bring all the shitty player in one place, give a Mourinho as a coach, and we have the perfect Roma. Voila. Roma on the first half didn't see the color of the ball, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what do you think. I think the first half, until minus 60, it's completely dominated. It looks like children versus adults. Let's celebrate a little bit of this victory, shall we? Because we're always there to criticize, but later we're gonna criticize everything. Later we're gonna talk about the substitution, about Tomori. Later we're gonna talk about a lot of things. But let me tell you, this young AC Milan until minute 60 didn't show the color of the ball to Roma. I mean, I think first half Roma was like, what color is the ball? Because we didn't see for the first half. No? That was an incredible performance, I think, from the boys. And if Tomori was not... Tomori was about to go out, by the way. He was about to get substitute. Okay? And literally on the last one... you know who I want to add to the worst player after Mancini? Pellegrini, what's the other name? Lukaku and Mourinho. You know, another player that I completely hated on this match was Belotti. All the Milanista, as we all know, remember back in the Banter area, Belotti was a Milan fan. He's probably coming to Milan here. It might cost too much. Cairo, the president of Torino, didn't want to give him because it was costing too much money. And this guy was constantly on the ground, crying constantly on the ground. Yes, believer, put a big like on this video, guys, because we had three match out of 3, and this was the test. And you know that was the test, guys. You know that this one was a test because Yes, we won against Bologna. Yes, we won against Torino. But here was the test. And I think there are a lot of things that we're going to talk about it. Of course, in this live, we're going to talk a little bit about the match. We're going to talk a little bit about Tomori. We're going to talk a little bit about how shitty was Roma. Also, we're gonna check out the stats on the website. We're gonna check out. We're gonna have to talk about Calabria playmaker. We have to talk about Calabria playmaker. I don't know if you guys watched the match, but all my doubts that I was seeing Calabria as a playmaker, I was like, really, Calabria playmaker? I saw something against Bologna. I saw something against Torino. And boom, right there, Calabria playmaker on the first half. I was like, what is going on? Mastro Pioli. Believe, guys. Believe. Also, we saw a little bit of Chukwueze and Okafor. We will talk later about this, okay? And also, yes, we have a new striker. As I'm reading quickly on the comments, guys, we have a new striker, which is Jovic from Fiorentina. He's a young Serbian striker. We will see. We'll see maybe some highlights. What do you think? We're going to see something on this beautiful live stream, guys, after a great victory on a Friday night. Is there any better way to start the weekend? I don't think so. Tell me a better way to start the weekend. It's this beautiful, crashing victory. 2-1 against, it could be, if we were in 11 versus 11, that match, it could end up easily 3 or 4-0. But it's fine. I mean, this one was a proof of character. Sometimes you need to suffer. We all know. We love and hate football because we hate it if Roma was drawing in the last minute. But we all know that sometimes it's like this, and we love it. It's amazing. So let's celebrate. Let's have fun. Let's smile when we beat Mourinho and Lukaku in one match. Can we be happy about that? I mean, come on. Let me read some comments. All right, let's start. San Lorenzo, Forza Milan. Valentin, how you doing, Valentin? It will be a repeat of last season, and it was not. Yes, Forza Milan, Anthony. Big 3 points in Rome. Man of the match, Leao. Flop of the match, Tomori, hands down. Yes, without doubts. Rafa is back. Rafa goal is actually insane. Haitia Montana. I know that goal is really insane. I jumped off the chair when I saw the goal. I was like, whoa! I'll show you how they did it. The problem is that I'm not really flexible now, but he did it like, he wanted to do like a bicycle, a kick, but it was like almost on the ground, so he did something like this. I was holding breath for the last 10 minutes. Aloka, me too, man. No, I was holding my breath until from minute 70. I watched. I was like, oh my god, it's only minute 70. Another 20 minutes of this boiling pressure. Oh, jeez. It's like, don't injure yourself. Okay, this is the beginning. We are in the title race. Old heart. Let's believe. Krunic was cold tonight. Aloka, yes, Krunic did. He did good tonight. He did good. He did very good. Krunic, guys. But not his best goal of the season. Let's hope so. What do you think of Jovic? We will see later, Valentin. Till red card, what a Milan. No fear of Champions League group. Exactly, Mr. Wolf. I'm catching up with the comments. I guess you guys were typing while I was explaining about the match. Now I can say this team better than last year. Hands down. I think today the mercato is closed. Let's talk about the mercato of this season, because today is the 1st of September. We got Romero, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Chukwueze, Okafor, Reinders. We got Sportiello as a goalkeeper, and now we got also Jovic. I think every single player that we bought was specifically requested by Stefano Pioli. I personally believe in Stefano Pioli because he's a great player. He won a Scudetto with a team of amateur. We won a Scudetto with Messias, Salemakers, and Krunic. We arrived to the semi-final of Champions League with these two guys. Okay, with three. So I think today I personally love the idea that our coach actually want to play a modern football, want to try something different with football, want to try to play with the right back in the middle as a playmaker. I love it. Is it gonna miss? Is it gonna be terrible? Is it gonna create tactical problem? It's fine. As a fan, of course, we want to always to win. But if you're really passionate and into Milan, you need to understand that this is a machine that is developing slowly. The coach is young like our player. It's the first time in his life, in his career, that had a team for more than 5 years. 4 years now, I think it is. So I think he's doing great. I know that some of you say, "Oh yeah, it's better to give it to Nagelsmann. It's better to give to that coach." Yes, but then at the end of the day, we have also to remember that Pioli doesn't cost much, because now this is a thing. So I think I like the ingenious way. I like the way he's thinking. So I think the Mercato, I have to say, giving away Tonali and what's his name, and Maldini. I mean, you cannot even compare the Mercato of this year compared to the last Mercato. You cannot, because today, guys, we also left Origi in England. Ciao, Origi. Thank you for coming. Thank you to showing up. That was such a terrible buying. But Forlani and Moncada, they were literally like this. Quite bossy, I would say. So, quite bossy. Believe. Roma is a garbage team. I can't stand the team of Mourinho, bro. Me too, man. Matteo, Roma plays so negative. Caveman ball. I agree. It's true. It's Roma. If I was a Roma fan, after watching tonight, I will be so depressed, because I was watching a team that actually was playing a good, modern, flexible, fast football, compared to a team that it looks like he's already tired. He's already tired, Roma. I don't know, man. Pulisic was unlucky, not score, amazing save. Very true. Pulisic. We want to talk about Pulisic. Pulisic, I think he did. Not every single match we have to expect that he's going to score a lot of goals. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. I think Pulisic tonight played really well. It's a match that of sacrifice. He got a chance to score, and Rui Patricio became Superman for that goal. So, Roma and Lazio in a relegation battle. Can you believe it, Valentin, that at the moment, as it stands, after 3 matches in Serie A, Milan is 8 points ahead of Roma. It's crazy. Milan, at the moment, after 3 matches, is 8 points clear from Roma. Believe. Forza Milan per sempre. Believe. I'm wondering how Zlatan will have reached to the goal from Leao. Gabriele say, I really like your fast game on the pitch. I think that the absence of Tomori is a problem for us, Inter. Yeah, we will see. Intunnu. How you the first time I see you? Before the season started, the clown was so sure Roma will win the Scudetto this season. He always thinks this Roma is stronger than Milan because Maldini was fired and he is hurt by that. I know, man. I think a lot of comments made by people are because they're not really watching the match. They're watching the social media, and they think they can understand how the match goes. But you need to really watch not every single match, but following constantly. I'm lucky because I'm Italian and I follow every day football here. It's literally everywhere, and there is always comments. There is always a podcast. There is always a radio. There is always a TV show about that, specifically on Serie A. So Roma, we can see already the problems of Roma. The problem of Roma are clear to everyone. There's no, they are behind Milan so much behind Milan. They don't have. They score a goal extremely lucky against us. I already see a lot of problem in Roma. I don't even know how they're gonna pay Lukaku, to be honest. Peter, very ironic for Jovic. Peter, well, we'll see. Sucks. Tonali is gone, but we got at least 3 immediately upgrades and quality depth. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, man. Loftus-Cheek is what Frankie see. It's what is Frankie see. Loftus-Cheek is Kessie, and Reinders is doing something that Tonali was not doing, which is physical. I think he tried a couple of times the shot. I'm sure he's gonna be doing good. I'm sure he's gonna be good. What he says? No one dare to blame Tomori. The ref was so bad. In che squadra è andato Divock Origi? In what team Origi went? I think Nottingham Forest, guys. Roma played terribly. Was control game even without Tomori. They scored lucky goal. Kalulu defected the ball. Yeah. Amen. Does this mean Tomori will not play against Inter? I don't trust Kalulu as a central back. Yeah, that's right. Amen. I don't think actually he will play. He will be out for Inter match. I think Pioli will play actually Kier. And as you said, yeah, I don't trust him too much. But the thing that Pioli likes is to have player. They are flexible. They are able to play either central back or more than one position. Okay, that's the main thing. Ciao, my friend. Beautiful day. Top of the standing. Oh yes, and top of the scores charts. I agree, man. Is everyone gonna park the bus versus us until Champions League? Ooh, Champions League is gonna be tough. You know something that Matteo, you know something that I really like about the Champions League is that we are here. Okay, we are here for the show. We are here to watch football. We are here finally to compare our beloved team that we saw in Rio Ave 4 or 5 years ago. In Rio Ave in Portugal, we won the penalty 10 penalty versus 11 of Milan. We go through and we won the match, and we finally reached the what was it? The Conference League, or what was it? Conference League, or was the European Cup? I don't recall it, but we are from that time, and now this year, for the first year, somebody voted on a post on the comments that I made there today. For the first time, we are not afraid to face team in Europe, and this is true. And it's true. It's extremely true. It's that for the first time we not have that fear. Oh my God, they're gonna crash us. Oh my God, they're gonna this. Maybe we're gonna lose them all. Maybe, but I think the attitude of every player is gonna be let's try to win the match. Let's try to win the match. And I'm so proud to be a Milanista because we literally showing in Italy football that is extremely advanced, is extremely European model. And this time we have a chance to show our beloved Milan and compare to the other reality, which is beautiful reality, because we have Saint-Germain, extremely strong team, one of the best in Europe. Oil money, okay, we all know the story, but they have certain players that are incredible. So it's gonna be good to test our young player compared to them. It's gonna be It's gonna be awesome to compare us to Borussia Dortmund. It's gonna be awesome to compare to Newcastle. All right, so let's see. Loftus-Cheek is really impressive. He's tall, strong, and fast. He's also good at quick passes, but decent in defense. Bad rep, Jakob. You think so? Yeah, there was a lot of pressure. Pulisic and Reinders remind me of Messi. Pulisic is always watching for the right time. The strike of Reinders has that silky smooth movement with the ball. Thoughts on Jovic, guys? We're gonna see. What do you think? We're gonna have a quick look. What do you think? Let's have a look of the. Let's have a look of a little bit of the stats. Then I'm gonna keep reading. I remember. I'm gonna start reading it from here. Okay. What do you guys think? Present, share screen. There you go. So let's start as always from the classic Google, just to have a general idea how the went match. A quick recap about the match. As we know, guys, the match was won by our beloved and only red and black Rossoneri AC Milan from Milano, the first team of Milan, 2-1 against Roma. Tough night because Roma was present in Lukaku. There was a stadium was full of people. The supporters, they were really there, and you know, the Roma is the Roma stadium, the Olimpico. It's really good at supporting their teams. Our curva, actually, our supporters didn't sing anything for the first 15 minutes because as a sign of protest against the high price of the tickets for away team. Okay, so they didn't sing for that. After 15 minutes, we start singing, and well, it was good. And as you can see, the stats here, the shots they had, you can see that Roma had more shots simply because, well, we spent the last 20 minutes in down to 10 men. So we scored with Olivier Giroud, Rafa Leao, and Spinazzola scored on the last minute. We played pretty much on 20 minutes against, in 10 against 11. Even though we had more shots on target, even though we got more possession, and imagine if we were playing the last 20 minutes, this one was even maybe instead of being 58, probably will be 65, I think at least. We had more passes. The pass accuracies for us was very good. I think everyone did incredible faults. Milan-Roma is never a silky smooth match. It's never a silky smooth match. It's always fighting, arguing. It's really hard. It's tough. Red cards, one for us, of course. Corners 5-3 for AC Milan. At the moment, as you can see from the standing, guys, Milan didn't lose a single match. We have full 9 points. We scored 6 goals. We concede. What was it here? I never remember this, bro. What was it? We scored 6 goals. No, we scored more than 6 goals. We scored 8 goals. We conceded 2 goals. So at the moment, the difference is 6. We never lost any match. We didn't draw anything. We just won. At the moment, Milan, as you can see, is at 9 points. Napoli 6, Inter 6, but they have to play all tomorrow. What I was saying before, what is funny, it's funny to see that after 3 matches, Milan is at 9, Roma is at 1. So after 3 matches, we have 8-point differences with Roma. At the moment, Roma and Lazio, they are relegation. Okay, so this is it. The lineup, how we played. So Roma play with Rui Patricio, Mancini, Smalling, and Llorente, which did a kind of a good job versus Pulisic, I would say, and against the Chukwueze on the last few minutes. This is the other guy that I was thinking about that when I was telling you the shitty team. Paredes, Belotti, and Mancini, Lukaku, and Mourinho. Yeah, guys, I don't understand this. I don't know if you can double check with me on your Google. But did you notice this? Why it's called Il Faraone? I don't know. I'm going crazy here, but I don't understand who controls this. But instead of saying El Shaarawy, it's Il Faraone. Is that on your Google? Is the same one? Try to Google it because I don't understand why. AC Milan played, of course, with our beloved Mike Maignan, Ciao, Calabria, Tomori, Teo Hernandez, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and Krunic, Reinders, Pulisic, Leao, and Giroud. This is wrong because this is the old lineup because we actually play with a 4-3-3. with Krunic in the middle, Reinders on the left, and Loftus-Cheek on the right. Something that I have to say that I really, really enjoyed tonight to watch, especially in the first half, was the feeling in between Loftus-Cheek and Pulisic. Something that I didn't notice. So I think Loftus-Cheek, as we said on the first match, that people were like, oh, I'm not really sure about Loftus-Cheek. Give him time. Because tonight he was a massive match for Loftus-Cheek. Midfield, I think, was better. Loftus-Cheek, and then Krunic came up. Krunic, you know, he's not a fancy player, but he does the job. And that's it. He does the job. Let me read some more comments here. Oli said, thoughts on Jovic, good vice Giroud? I don't know. We're gonna see after a quick analysis of this. We're gonna go directly into Jovic. Of course, there are a lot of questions over Jovic that I have no idea. Ruben was good for us today. Itunnu, okay, yep, you're answering. Are you Rossonari TV? Oh, hello, hi Rossonari TV. How you doing, brother? Oli, the only negative I see today is Tomori suspended for the derby, but maybe Ciao Kalulu will be enough. I think we will play with what's his name? With Kier. Kaksa. Kalulu should be fine as a central back next to Ciao. But I don't know what is wrong with poor Tomori. I miss the old Fik. Kaksa, I don't think he is bad. I think Fikayo, what is his problem is that he get really nervous. And today, let's be honest, Belotti was a really son of a bitch today, because I hate that he was constantly on the ground. He was constantly on the ground, Belotti. He was constantly on the ground. Constantly. And he was smart. Belotti. Tomori was not very, 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 very smart. Jovic or Colombo? Peter, you already know what I'm thinking. Does Kier need to play for national team this coming week? He got some rest time. Yeah, fucking hell, next time. The Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund. That's gonna be amazing. Dino, problem with Tomori is he always makes big gesture and complain after every situation. He must stay calm, then he will be much better defender. Forza Mila. Dino, exactly what I was saying. Incredible. You read my mind. I think he need to do a little bit more of meditation, because he's always, even though he's English, so he's not Italian, but he got that attitude that every time he complains a lot. And he's a fast defender, so he need to be really careful about it, because some player like Belotti of the situation, they are just waiting somebody that just poop, 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 pushing a little bit, and he unbelievable. Anyway, let me see here. Also, che golazo from Rafa, remind me Ibra. Matteo, agree, the squad wants that smoke. Let's see what they can do. Let's compare players. Guys. Let's go. Let's compare some players. This is a good things that we start doing recently. Thank you to our beloved Valentin, part of the chat, that decided to share with me this beautiful website that when I found it, I was like, man, this is the best website we can find for analysis after match. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. SofaScore give you exactly the stats of every match. I would like to be sponsored one day by this website, because I'm very good at it. Look, it can show you everything. But okay, so from this side, as we see, this is the graphic of the, oh shit, don't fucking move these things. Oh gosh. So from this graphic, we can clearly see that here on the left, there you go. And we can clearly see that Milan pretty much control all the game. In the moment that we got the red card, which is around minute 60, which is, I think, was around here. Okay, boom, Roma passing control, and we did a couple of things, and we almost scored the 3-0. That will be super, super, super fun. All right, guys. So let's compare some player. What do you think? A player that I want to and this is always the juicy part, let's be honest, is the midfield. The juicy part is in the midfield. And I would like to compare Loftus-Cheek, Krunic, Tiani Reinders. Okay. Now, as you guys know, I'm not really in the classic studio where I do my things because I'm still on holiday. So I am with another computer, and I'm in a hotel room. So I'm not really fast because I'm just trying to adapt to the situation. However, here we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, why we start always from the midfielder? Because I think the midfielder are the most juicy one. We can later compare Calabria, where he played. Oh, we're going to watch that. Now, let's see this, guys. So, again, Rade Krunic plays in the middle. Not true. So this time, I can see that Reinders pretty much played wherever he wants. that's exactly what is going on here. You can see he played pretty much wherever he wants. He played Krunic, massive match, I think, for him. He got actually a quite high score, more than the other what's his name, players. So let's start with the direct analysis. What do you think? Let's see the minutes played. Of course, Ruben Loftus-Cheek played a little bit less. We got 0 goal from everyone. Touches 80. Okay, accuracy passes, guys. Krunic is 95. Tiani Reinders 89. Ruben Loftus-Cheek 71. Rade Krunic, last match, what was it? If I remember well, 95. This is why Pioli keep him. Because while these two guys probably, for our eyes as a fan, they're doing, oh wow, Reinders, oh wow, Loftus-Cheek, blah, blah, blah. But guess who got the highest accuracy passes? Rade Krunic. But we have to say that Loftus-Cheek today, he caused the penalty. So that's a big one as well. Let's have a look about ground duels won. Krunic won 4 out of 5 ground duels. Reinders, instead, he won only 2 out of 8. Okay, that's a big one right there. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek, 3 out of 7. So this was the match of Krunic in the midfield, without doubt. Aerial duels won. Ruben Loftus-Cheek won 2 and 1 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek won 1 aerial duel out of 2. Reinders 0 out of 2. Krunic 1 out of 2. Possession lost. Rade Krunic 5. Reinders 13. Loftus-Cheek 13. So now do you understand why Pioli play Krunic? Let's be honest, I don't like it too. I would like to see Xavi. I would like to see fucking Benacer. I would like to see Iniesta. I would like to see other player instead of Krunic. But Krunic is just functional. That's it. Foul 0, beautiful. Foul 2 for Reinders. Foul 1 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Guys, clearance. Look at this. Clearance 4 for Krunic, 2 for Reinders, 0 for Loftus-Cheek. Is interception 2 for Krunic, 0 for Reinders, 1 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Krunic did an absolute match. He's a silent player. He's a silent player. He's a silent player. He's a silent player. Nothing to say about this, guys. Let me read some comments here. Before Tomori red card, we have 69. Eccolo qua. Before Tomori red card, we have 69 ball possession. Roma has 0 shots on goal. Tomori could have costed us the game with his reckless challenge. Yeah, Tomori is good, but he must be smarter. I agree. Oli, the ref didn't give Roma a single yellow on the pitch. Paredes only got his yellow card when he was substitute. Yeah, I saw that. The ref was looking to book Tomori all match. Oh yeah, that fucker of what's his name of Belotti was so annoying, man. Ciao Anthony. Ciao Anthony. Okay, you're saying hi to her. Okay. Ruben really impressed me today, and Chuk need the game for the start. Yeah, I agree, Mr. Wolf. How are we feeling about Kalulu in the derby? Oof. Ciao Oli, Tomori should have been smarter with his challenge. Bro, I'm anxious. When he played with Ciao as the central half, Kalulu had a really bad mistake, and he still looked clumsy this year as a right back. Give it time. Believe in Pierino Kalulu, guys. Believe him. I agree. Belotti was baiting him into false the whole team. Yes. Classic track. Not to blame Tomori. Just look first yellow card. It was ridiculous. Pioli had to change him on the second half. I think classic track. I think you're right, but I think there is trust in between a player. I mean, Pioli say to you are booked. I'm gonna give you a change. I'm gonna substitute you. And minute 60, just be careful, be smart. Belotti is made of crystal. As soon as you touch him, he collapses. And he got. El Shaarawy name il Faraone because he's originally from Egypt. Yes, I know, but I don't understand why he's on Google. Why is his nickname is on Google? I don't understand that. Krunic is not a shy player, but he works. Oh yeah, Krunic. What do you say here? Krunic might not be a fast physical or technical player, but he has a high game IQ. He knows what passes to pick out, and we are to move on and off the. Absolutely. Dino, let me see. Krunic is not a star player, but today he dominated midfield before the red card. I agree. Pioli said post-match he was about to substitute Robin Loftus-Cheek and Tomori, but it was too late. Yeah, I heard the same. So just a minute before, and they were ready to come on board. They were about to get substituted, and boom. Let me see. I'm curious to see, guys, Davide Calabria. What do you guys think about this position of Davide Calabria? That was crazy, huh? To see Davide Calabria there. Is anybody else that you guys want to compare any other player? Otherwise, I will go with something else because I want to talk about this now. I want to share with you. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let's see if I can find it. Share screen. This one here. All right. What I like to watch in this one right here is because, okay, so this is a couple of screenshots that I took during the match, guys. This is Roma Milan, still 0-0, minutes 3. Let me see what I'm watching here. So, okay, so this is the thing that I noticed. This is a crazy screenshot because I'm start watching these things and I start appreciating really what Pioli job, what he's doing. I mean, this is the one right here with the ball is Rafa Leao. You got Rafa Leao, Tomori, Krunic, Ciao, Calabria, Theo Hernandez. What is this? Can anybody explain me this? I don't understand. I don't understand this. And I guess, look, how many players there are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The goalkeeper. And we're missing 2. Right? We're missing 2 players. The probably one is Pulisic here on the right. So, Tomori, ciao. Where is Calabria? Here. Theo Hernandez is there. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Where is Loftus-Cheek? Where is Loftus-Cheek? Okay. So in this screenshot, it's completely missing Loftus-Cheek and Pulisic. And this doesn't make any sense. Let me read. Leao better than Mbappe, Giroud, and Pulisic. I'm proud of Krunic. I'm also from Bosnia. Wow, bro, this is great. So I think Krunic is here. So the 2 centrals defender, they're here. Krunic, which is the central midfielder, play back. Calabria and Hernandez, they play as a midfielder. Man, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna post this on the. And here is Calabria as a playmaker. So Mike Magnan give the ball here to Ciao, Tomori, and on the left you can clearly see Theo Hernandez. In the middle we have Krunic and Calabria. Calabria positioning today was constantly on top. He was intercepting so many balls. He was really, really, really good. I really like Calabria on this match. And this is another screenshot that I took because here we have again the 2 central defender. What's his name? Theo Hernandez, Krunic in the middle. Loftus-Cheek, Reinders. This one is quite kind of okay. And I think this one was Calabria, actually. Wow. I would like to know, if you guys find anybody can explain me this, because to me, it's super, super, super strange. I don't understand this. Anyway, guys, so very, very happy about this. What do you think if we start watching some Jovic highlights? Huh? So Milan has found finally the striker, which is Luka Jovic. Okay. And I have, so let's see this. Let me select it in the meantime. Luka Jovic highlights. Jesus. I'm so curious. Okay. Now we're gonna share some stuff, guys. Give it a second that I'm trying to understand a little bit about this guy. There you go. Let's share this. Share screen. I want to share the full. Let me say this. Say this one here. Let's start from the analysis of the player. Okay, so Luka Jovic, he won a Champions League, maybe with Real Madrid. Okay. Then he's from birth of place. I think this is a Bosnia. Is that possible? Is Bosnia? Okay, but citizenship is Serbian. 1.82 m, so not too tall. Okay. 1.82 m. He's placed as a forward striker, which is exactly what we were missing. Because, guys, we are very happy because finally freaking Divo Origi is gone. This is such a good news. I mean, today we won 3 points in Roma, and Divock Origi has left. Is there any better way to start the weekend? Let's have a look. All season, as I mentioned, he played in Fiorentina. In Fiorentina, I don't know. I didn't see him much, to be honest with you. So I don't really know what to expect, because I remember he scored against me. I remember his score against Milan for sure. He was born in Bosnia, and he will wear number 15. Okay. Peter, do you want to say what do you think about Jovic? Come on. Peter is not really convinced about Jovic, but he got his own. I put you on the spot now, bro. Well, the doubts are here for sure. I mean, he got some point to be worried about Jovic, because I mean, we got the chance to get Taremi. The fun thing is that he was so close to be done, Taremi, that I literally I went already to crop the picture of all the goals that he made, how many assists, how many goals, and I prepared the post and everything. I was literally waiting for Fabrizio Romano to say, "It's done, here we go." But he didn't ever say that, so I was like, "What is going on?" So he was a bomber, a really good striker that scores 20, 30 goals a season. Jovic, instead, he scored 13 goals a season with Fiorentina. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it better than Divock Origi? I hope so. How many goals Origi scored, guys? How many assists Origi scored in 1 year with Milan? How many did? If you can quickly check, let me know. I think he scored a total of 4 goals. If he can already do better than 4 goals, that's it. I'm sold. Because, I don't know. So he got 50 appearances, 13 goals, 5 assists. Let's also say his injury history, which is good part that we want to know. He pretty much in the last year he missed 1, 2, 3, 4 matches because of a virus infection and unknown injury. Interesting. Jovic was really good in Frankfurt. Really made Real made him pose. Tonali gone, -1. Pulisic, Robin Loftus-Cheek, Render, Chukwueze, Musa, Romero, Sportiello, Pellegrino, Okafor, Jovic. Sales gone. Sales are Messia, Origi, and CDK. Yeah, Rebic, Gabbia, Diaz, Colombo, and Lazetic. 9 out of 10 for a mercato. And Peter said, I think he's lazy, slow, not showing passion. He was a great in Frankfurt with Rebic, but after that he's a ghost. He's good, and Valentin say he's good backup for Giroud, but I hope we get Taremi next year when his contract runs out. Origi scored maybe 2 goals. Yeah, Origi 2 goals for us. Yeah. Dino, let me read what he says. Dino said Jovic can work to January, and then maybe we can use him until January. Then maybe we can find another striker in the winter transfer windows. Still don't think Jovic can be worse than Origi. Let's watch some highlights. Okay. Let's watch some highlights then. I have zero knowledge as you guys about Luka Jovic. Let's go. All right. Are we ready? Luka Jovic. Taremi next year we go for Jonathan David instead. Well, so ladies and gentlemen, player info: Luka Jovic, 1997, He plays for Fiorentina and before Real Madrid. His weaknesses are concentration, strength, of course, body strength, aerial duels, anticipation, and balance. Dribbling 7 out of 10, technique 7, finishing 7, long shot 7, crossing 5, heading 8 out of 10, stamina 7 out of 10. Okay, agility 7 out of 10, injury prone 6 out of 10, which could be a problem. Work ethic, Peter, 7 out of 10. Come on, are you kidding me? Maybe Krunic will influence Jovetic positively from Bosnia. Goal. Oh, that's a super goal against Inter. Good positioning. Shoot. Boom. Wow. Go. It's going to be interesting to see him playing together, maybe with, we have to think about the second lines. Who are the second lines? The second line are Chukwueze. The second lines is Okafor. So maybe what he wanted to play, to be honest, the reason why I think we bought Jovetic is because I think when we got Okafor, what's his name? Pioli understood that Okafor want to play more on the left rather than play on the as a central striker. I think that's the idea. But playing with this, you can always, again, having this option. What does it mean? The Milan potentially, knowing Pioli is a crazy guy about the lineup, potentially Milan can. Sometimes he can even play with 2 striker. I'm just making this up, okay? I'm just thinking maybe we can play. Let's try a classic 4-4-2, classic, okay? Midfielder you play with Reinders, Krunic, Benasser, or Loftus-Cheek. On the left you play with Leao. On the right you play with. On the right you can play with Pulisic. And the 2 striker in the front, they are Jovetic and Okafor, Jovetic and Giroud. We have so many options that last year we didn't have, and they are all good players. Now, this guy, I can see that I like the style of how he's playing. I like him. He's aggressive. You can see he reminds me Rebic. It reminds me so much Rebic, but as a striker instead of as a wing. Hopefully, he can be explosive as he was in Frankfurt. No? Jovic, not Jovetic. If we wanted Jonathan David, Milan must spend around 60 million. I don't think we'll do it. No, we will never do it, bro. Crudeli reaction to Rafa goals is pure passion. Oh, I'm wondering how is it. Jovic, not Jovetic. Okafor always going to be the vice of Leao, the vice of Leao. Yeah. It's just very fortunate that Okafor left wing, Pulisic left wing, right wing, central, Leao left wing, right wing can all play in many positions. We need our midfield brain back on the pitch. I agree, Benasser. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree, guys. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what can we say? Live a massive life, like to this live stream directly from Sicily. I'm here on holiday. Beautiful place, a lot of very good food and good locations, but of course the love for Milan is always here. So I was able to watch the full match here at home tonight, and I really enjoyed. For me, the most impressive player that finally I saw, beside of course Rafa Leao scoring that incredible goal, Ante Hernandez doing what he does best, which is running, because he put a lot of heart in what he did. I did enjoy, of course, finally Loftus-Cheek, and we have to give credit to Krunic because he did a very, very, very good job. So very happy for the team, because playing in Roma against Mourinho, against Lukaku, against that kind of situation is never easy, but we were able to bring home those 3 points. We didn't shit our pants, we were solid, and Roma literally scored on the last minute the 2-1. So overall, I have to say I'm happy. Overall, I have to say that I believe in this young AC Milan. And guys, for the next 2 weeks, sleep well, because when we come back, there is a derby to win. We need to fix, we have some revenge to do. So, always believe in this young Milan. Rade de Crunie, yes. Always believe, guys. Always believe in this young AC Milan. Always. We're going to have fun this season. What a mercato, guys. Guys, I wish you a good weekend. I wish you a good night. And always Forza Milan. Ciao. Have a good night. Mwah. That's Rafa goal. Buonanotte, Anthony, Mr. Wolf, Peter, Valentin, Classic Trucks, Mr. Wolf, Olio, Oxyfree, and Anthony, Dino, and all of you guys that show up, Aloka. Guys, thank you so much. Amazing. We are doing a fantastic community. Have a good night. Ciao. Forza Milan.